Oh, hey there. I was just thinking about you. I was just about to watch some funny duck videos. You want to watch them with me? Okay, I got my very favorite one right here. It's so elegant. Look at it. Look at the way he just belly flops in. Look how far he slides. Can you imagine being that duck? What would that feel? That'd be so fun. How fast is he going to be able to slide that far? How slippery is his belly? You think he waxes his belly? You think he puts on some belly wax before he goes to slide on the lake? There's just something so satisfying about it. I don't know I don't know how to describe it. It speaks to me. I could watch this forever. All right, and here we have little duck feet on the roof. Isn't this just the sweetest little thing? Look at it. Look at those little cheeses. They disappear and they pop up. Oh. This is by far one of the cutest videos. I don't know what it is. It's just really, really satisfying. And then you get to imagine the cute little duck up there. You cannot see it. You have to use your imagination. And then here we have some ducks who are let out to go into the snow. And they're very excited to go out for the day, but then they realize that maybe they're not so excited to be outside. It's not as great as inside. And then they go back in. It's a very good example of how outside can be different than inside. Sometimes outside is better than inside, but other times inside is better than outside. And then you got this tiger, and he thinks he's gonna catch himself a duck, but nope. Where'd it go? Oh, popped up right behind him. I don't know, maybe that was the tiger's tail. But still, where'd the duck go? No idea, it's just gone, buddy. He honestly thought he had that duck for a second. Look at his stupid face. Look at him. Look at him as he looks around. That's the face of someone who just got outsmarted by a duck. Look at him. He's so confused. You people don't know, but ducks are smart. I keep telling you, you think you can outsmart the duck, you cannot. They'll outsmart you. And then this farmer found a duck who did not outsmart his attacker. This snake wrapped himself up around this poor little baby duck. I know, this little angel. And the farmer unwraps the snake, and the duck's like, okay, thank you so much, okay, bye. And then he runs away. That looks like a shepherd's hook. That looks like one of those hooks that you use when somebody's not doing a good performance. That snake was trying to do a performance, and the farmer was like, you're done, buddy. You need to get out of here. You're done. Boo. The crowd was like, boo. All right, and here you have the most ducks you've ever seen. And it's the reason. These aren't just a bunch of wild ducks running around for no reason. These are working ducks. You see, it's a very good way to make sure you have pest control. Yeah, it's good pest control. They eat all the bugs and stuff that you don't want in there, while also fertilizing all your crops at the same time. Yeah. I know you might not believe it, but you know, these are working ducks. This is also in fast motion, in case you thought that was really fast for no reason. All right, and I know I just said that was the most ducks you've ever seen, but not until now, because this is the most amount of ducks you've ever seen. Those are all ducks, pure ducks. And again, this footage isn't looping right now. This has been a steady flow of ducks this whole time, and it shows no sign of stopping. Can you imagine how many ducks that is? Talk about how many jelly beans are in the jar and you win some. If you can guess how many ducks this is, you can have them all. It's still going. I know, you think it's gonna stop, and you think it's up. What you did, that guy just spit on the ground. Do you look at ducks and spit? Well, it's a different culture. Maybe that's a sign of endearment. Yeah? It's like a good thing. Have you noticed there's still ducks? Look, it's even more ducks now. That is so many ducks. I can't imagine. You couldn't even be able to guess how many ducks because you can't even see them all. I know you think it's some loop, but it's not. It's about to end. Watch this last duck. Look at the last duck. Oh, look at that last duck. Oh, that last duck is so relatable. All right, and then we've got ducks sliding on the ice, which is one of my favorite things so far, is ducks sliding on ice. Look at this one. This lady duck bumps this dude in the butt, and he gets so surprised. This one is just perfection. Look at the form. So graceful. The way he tucks his feeties, the way he shakes his little tail. And then he just takes the impact right on the face. And the other duck is just like, hey, watch out there, buddy. Where are you going? This happens all the time. What do they call that? Curling? It's perfect curling. Yeah, now I want to make a thing with like a duck where it's like a duck curling a duck, or a person curls a duck. Maybe that's just what it is. All right, now this duck's named Slippery Susan because she's always slipping around and sliding. It takes her a little bit longer to get there, but her friend over there, that's hopeless Helen. Helen ain't never gonna get out of there. Slippery, you can't stop Slippery Susan. Speaking of Slippery Susan, I saw this duck sliding on the ice in a Photoshop battle, and I couldn't help but I like this. I thought it was a mistake, and I didn't even look down until the end. And then I saw it. Anyway, and this duck, he thinks he's gonna land on ice, but he totally didn't land on ice. You gotta make sure that there's ice in front of you if you're gonna try to land on ice. Yeah, you see, this lady knows how to show her ducks right. You start by landing on water first, then move on to ice. You shouldn't try to land on gas, because you'll just fall right through it, like our first buddy. Alright, and then I found this old cartoon of Donald Duck, and I thought you might enjoy it. So he's just hanging out there, just fishing, like ducks do. And then he gets slapped by Goofy catching a fish. He wasn't having it one bit. But then Goofy laughed at him, and he got a face full of fish. And he fell in the water, and he said, help, help, throw me a rope. So Donald Duck was like, okie dokie, and he threw a rope, and he said, tie it around your foot. And then Goofy was like, okay, it's tied around. Let her go. And then Donald, wow. Just wow. Old school Disney was no joke. And now for a bit of intellectual duck stimulation. Here's a conversation. A person from 150 years ago would be terrified by modern stuff. However, a duck from 150 years ago would just be like, still got lakes? Yeah? Okay, cool. Which in itself calls to mind a quote from Dorothy L. Sayers. How fleeting are all human passions compared to the massive continuity of ducks. Ducks have their priorities right. People change their mind about what they care about, but ducks have always cared about the important things. And now for a bit of perception. You can see the Americas turned on their side. Suddenly it is revealed it was always a duck. And now for your moment of zen. That one video that's my favorite of a duck belly sliding on the water at extreme speed. It's inspirational. It's motivational. It is everything. It is a duck belly sliding. And that brings us to the end of today's Funny Duck videos. If you liked it and you enjoyed it as much as I did, then like, subscribe, comment below, and do all that YouTube stuff that YouTubers is always telling you to do because they think you're not smart enough to be able to do it without being told. This was fun. I'll see you next time, and remember, bah, bah, bah.